Hello! I've unmuted the microphone. Hi, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to Blasphemous. We are here in the realm of the Spanish, also known as my country. In the middle of Hondo, an ancient bell. And we are here because we are exploring and doing crazy things and having a good time and everything else that comes with it. But we have some things to do. So first up, we need to finish freeing this giant bell so that we can ring it. But before we ring it, we actually have some stuff to do up here and over here. Because it's worth doing that before we do the stuff in Hondo. So what I'm going to do is actually go this way and head back along a path that we took yesterday? No, not yesterday, last stream. But how's everybody doing? Welcome, Scoopy. Welcome, Wise. I believe that's how you say the name. Not sure. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Well, that's a bit of a lie, actually, because I have actually today been kind of obsessed with Nintendo's Miitopia, and I've been playing that all afternoon instead of doing anything. I thought I would just spend my Sunday playing Miitopia, and I don't regret a thing. It truly is one of the video games of all time, and I'm having a ridiculous amount of fun with it. Anyway, hello, Redondo.
Sois la respuesta a mis plegarias. La Orden agradece vuestro auxilio. Poco me aprovecha permanecer aquí. Id con el Padre ahora, penitente.
The fourth toe made of limestone. That sounds like a rosary. Yes, toe from the statue of the first barefoot pilgrim. The fourth toe bore the memory of his partner so as not to forget better times. Reduces dodging cooldown. Finally, he said, a genuine, genuflecting pilgrim will always walk alone. It is the solitary path that will grant him constant meditation and understanding of what it means to be a pilgrim in the land of the miracle, for that is our rule. Then he got up and looked at all of us for a long time while we remained silent. Then he left and we never saw him again. Cool. Religion. Religion is fun. Hey, Soulhead to Tyler, how are you doing? You're on your fourth playthrough of Elden Ring. You plan to finish Lies of P after? Oh, well, I'm glad you're enjoying your Elden Ring. I can't say I've done 4 playthroughs of the game, but I've had a good time with that, obviously. Lies of P, fantastic. Can't wait for you to keep playing that. I'm doing well, playing Blasphemous. I've been looking forward to getting back into this. I kind of had the cravings, you know? I found, when we played it on Wednesday, I found it to be surprisingly more fun than I remembered. And now I kind of just want to keep playing. So we're going to go this way, specifically because if we go this way, we can get some upgrades that are really going to help us before we continue into Hondo. Ah! And as you know, any upgrade is a good upgrade in these games. You want every advantage you can possibly get when you're playing a Metroidvania, especially if you're playing Blasphemous. Not sure how to get that item there, but I assume it would involve us avoiding these boys. Oh, it. Okay, that one's impossible because I think we need a double jump. I think we need some sort of a double jump of some kind to be able to get that. But I can kill these guys, just for funsies. Why not? Do some good damage every time I charge up. They come over and hurt me, but I hurt them first. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen. And everyone in between. Oh yeah, I need the blood sand. I don't remember where I get the blood sand from. It's basically a special relic that lets you see blood platforms. And they're stuck. They are actually stuck. They were stuck. They're no longer stuck. Okay, that's fine. That one was definitely stuck, though. That was an interesting experience. I don't remember where we get the blood sand from. I just remember that it has to be at some point soon? I was playing Salt and Sanctuary a few weeks ago and kept getting miffed at cheap shots from the normal enemies. Yeah, Salt and Sanctuary is kind of that thing. It's the most annoying of the sort of 2D Soulsy platformers. It definitely has a lot of enemies with very cheap shots, and I remember being very frustrated with those when I was going through some of the areas, so I definitely feel you on that one. Ascending Edge. The Penitent one performs an upward slash as combo finisher. That one costs 7,000, so I can't afford it. Sacred technique that allows the bearer of Mea Culpa to use the cut of its blade to press his own blood and turn it into a throwing weapon. Or, the Penitent one takes advantage of the dodge impulse to fresh Mea Culpa. I'm gonna take this. I'm taking this. Wait, no, I want to take it. I want to buy it. I pressed the wrong button. Let me buy it. Come on. Y to unlock. There we go. So it's... Yeah, it's a dodge, but like, when you come out of the dodge, you do that little kind of like lunge forwards, which I think is always quite useful. And if I remember correctly, here... Okay, well, this is just a teleporter. That's fine. I'll go into it just so that we have it unlocked. And actually, I think technically we need to go back to Albaro because I think we have one of the herbies. One of the herbs for Tirso. I'm pretty sure we got one last time. So let me pop over and give him one. There we go, perfect. Bouquet of rosemary.
Misericordioso seáis, penitente. Con vuestra aportación la obra de esta cofradía continúa.
The Tears of Atonement. Cool. Okay, the Tears of Atonement are not for this. I don't actually know where the Tears of Atonement are in my inventory. If they're even in there. Ooh. Should I... Let me quickly go chat to Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones might give me something this time, maybe? That would be cool, because I'm giving him a lot of bones. There you go, man. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. You've acquired Tears of Atonement. More Tears of Atonement. What do they do? Oh, that's lovely, man. I love that for you.
Se están despertando y con ellos la voz.
Okay, the voz. Great, cool. Love the voice.
Traed el resto de huesos ante mí. Vení.
Okay, alright, man. Where are these, like... Where are these thingies that I'm finding? The tears of... Like, I'm not crazy. They're not here. They're not here. Unless it's something to do with, like... I don't know. I don't know. It's if it's somewhere in my inventory, I don't know where. I did give Blasphemous a try several months ago. The first true boss, I think, at the bottom of the torture dungeon area. Kicked my teeth in. I don't remember which area that is. But I will see if I can find it. Maybe today. And we'll give it a go. And I'll see if I can help you overcome that trauma. Why is blood so important in this game? Why is blood so important in Bloodborne?
No temáis a mi cuerpo, que tanto claridad y oscuridad atraviesa, ni a mi rostro desfigurado entre estas rejas de oro.
I love this lady because I'm pretty sure she's the one that upgrades our rosary, which allows us to carry more charms. Rosary beads.
Fui encerrada por orden de su santidad. En esta jaula que luego el milagro, la alta voluntad.
Grant me the opportunity to help you while my body remains a blue flame.
Mientras esperaré dormida que me entreguéis los nudos, para que mis manos de humo los engarcen, ampliando así los misterios de vuestro rosario.
Yes! Yes! Give me another rosary slot!
Que mis dedos anuden un nuevo misterio.
New rosary mystery available. Which is the name for a charm slot, basically.
Sin pecado.
Thank you. Thank you, Diva. Love that for you. And now we can equip a new rosary, which I was thinking of equipping this one. Its lunar light allows the penitent one to block attacks from behind. I just think that that is a very valuable rosary to kind of have when I'm still early game and I'm not amazing at the combat. And if we're up here, we are almost at the start of the game. Almost. Rid of guilt. Right, that's, I think, if we want to get our, like, souls back, that we can use one of those statues. Oh, hello again. Redondo, is that your name? Redondo. Oh no, not an insurmountable wall. Oh no. Will there be a blessing that opens this fucking wall? Yeah, and the blessing is called me, apparently. I am the blessing. I am what this man wants. And it's annoying because it's like, oh, right, yeah, this is an area with a bunch of spikes. Oh, no. Oh, I remember this now. Okay, this is gonna be, we have to lock the fuck in, chat. We have to locketh ineth. It's not, like, terribly hard, but it does still require a little bit of focus. Lock in, jump over. Oh, actually, I feel like I remember there being, like... Am I crazy, or was there... No, that's nothing. For some reason, I thought there'd be, like, a hidden breakable wall there, but I guess I'm not. I guess I'm misremembering. Woo! Ooh. 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 There we go. That was clean. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call clean parkour right there. And we got the metatarsus of Ricusio the Traveler. Almost no details of his background are known, but those who crossed his path claim later that Ricusio carried a small, strange, luminous plate that emitted a faint voice. Hello, Subnoso17. Love playing Blasphemous. How are you liking it? I'm enjoying it. Thank you for asking. I've played it before, a few years ago, but it was at a really bad point in my life, and I just didn't really appreciate the game back then, and I don't remember much of it, so I'm replaying it now, now that I'm, you know, feeling a bit better about myself, so that I can enjoy it a little more, and I think I am. There you go, Redondo.
No soy digno de vuestra infinita compasión.
Ugh.
Dichosos somos los que la encontramos. Rezaré por vos y agradeceré al Maestro este bendito encuentro. Ahora mis pies marchan hacia santas prohibiciones. ¿Cómo un simple peregrino puede atravesar semejante fortificación? Oh Padre Fraterno.
Oh Padre Fraterno.
Maestro de peregrinos, ¿cuán imposibles son tus siguientes pruebas?
For those of you that don't know, for anyone that maybe hasn't seen my first VOD or is just wondering why it's in Spanish, I live in Spain and this kind of counts as a Spanish lesson, so I'm kind of taking advantage, pretty much. I think for this I need like blue wax or something to be able to use one of those statues, and if we look at the map, we have wrapped all the way back around to the very start of the game. And this is good for us because there was a door over here where we couldn't access because we didn't have the key to the Chamber of the Eldest Brother, but we bought it from a merchant, so now we can. And inside is this. You have acquired the blood perpetuated in sand, which is the second major relic of the game. This one we can equip, which will now allow us to use the bloody sand platforms found throughout the game. Many of which were on the way back to Hondo. So we're actually going to go back the way we came. And we're going to have some fun with that. I recently bought the second one, but haven't played it yet. Have you played the second game? I have not. Basically, I was just trying to see whether I would enjoy the first game before I commit to the second one, and I'm very intrigued by it, but I didn't hear as much about Blasphemous 2 as I did about Blasphemous 1. Okay, so this is timing based as well. Gotcha. Interesting. I was not expecting... I couldn't remember that those were timing based. Okay, so doing it that way isn't going to work. I have to actually jump to it from the ladder. Like that. There we go. Nice. Nice, simple, and clean. And we found ourselves another prie-dieu. I don't remember this part of the Brotherhood, but I feel like this is something that I can do because of the blood here. I saw the lady, the penitent one of gold and brocade, the one with the helmet whose visor shades her eyes as she watches the accursed and slowly setting sun. Cool. Yeah, I found out one of our relics we got last stream. This one, the Shroud of Dreamt Sins. That allows us to talk to dead people. So that's lovely. So I'm gonna stand on you. And just start making a move. Why not? I guess that one is in case we want to go backwards. And here we have Tirana of the Celestial Bastion, a prayer that abuses the bounties of the miracle to sanctify the very air around whoever intones it. It generates a barrier of divine lightning that damages any enemies trying to cross it. I do not fear punishment for wanting to know what is forbidden, for asking more than I should, for wanting to look beyond the olive groves. I do not fear punishment, for everything hails from the divine. And we can't go through here, so that is it. That was just for an extra little spell. I will take that. Thank you very much, video game. So yeah, we need to head back to Hondo. Am I playing with a Spanish dub? Yeah, I am. Simon, I am. I'm playing Spanish dub, live in Spain, using it as a bit of help to continue my studies into remembering the language. A language that honestly I should know by now, but we don't talk about that. And also, I just think the Spanish dub sounds really cool. I can tell that like the Spanish dub actors have put a lot of work into it. I'm just going back to the starting room because I feel like I vaguely remember that there's something there, but I can't remember if it's something we can get with the blood platforms or if we need to come back with a different upgrade. Because there's a blood platform there. I see that there, but I also see that there's no real way to get up to it from here. Oh, you know what we'd have to do? We'd probably have to fall. We'd probably have to fall from up there. But we can't do that because you need an upgrade, like a relic, to be able to fall between screens. That's something I remember. It's sort of an interesting little gimmick, actually, that it makes like bottomless pits suddenly not bottomless. I kind of like that. For now, though, let's head back down to Hondo. How goes Conehead and the Unholy Grail? It's going fabulous. Legion of Arkham, thank you for asking. We just got an upgrade to, like, this game's equivalent of, like, a charm notch. So now we can equip a third rosary bead, which are basically our passive buffs. And I got a new upgrade that lets me stand on sandy blood platforms, which is always fun. Sabroso, you need to replay this game in Spanish. Funny thing, it's my native language. I figured, I don't know, something about the name Sabroso kind of gave it away. I think the Spanish dub is really good. Obviously, the English dub is fine as well. But the Spanish dub I've been really enjoying. Ow, that was a mistake. You have acquired dried clove. Rare and fragrant spice coming from distant lands. Trading caravans stopped traversing these stony roads long ago, making this item a rare discovery. In the past, it was highly prized for its strength in poultices and balms. Okay, so this is probably another item that needs to go to Tirso, which I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I can progress through Hondo and give it to him afterwards, because I'm pretty sure there's a portal in the area post Hondo. Although if I want to make sure, I may as well make sure and just go and give it to him now, actually, because we're right here. Hopefully our boy took some notes on Hornet on how to stay stealthy with beads. Oh, so true. So true. Billy, I don't know if you mind spoilers, but if you don't mind, I'll tell you something about the items you give to Tirso. The one thing I know about Tirso and the items is specifically that I have to give them to him before I do, like, the area boss that they're found in. Otherwise, it kind of, like, ruins the quest line. I do know that. I don't really know much beyond that, though. Like, I don't know if there's any subtext here that maybe I'm just not understanding.
Misericordioso seáis, penitente. Con vuestra aportación la obra de esta cofradía continúa.
More Tears of Atonement, thank you very much. Can anyone tell me what the... Like, actually, anyone who's played this game before, tell me, what are the Tears of Atonement? Because I don't see them in my inventory unless I'm just completely blind, which I could be. Like, they could be here and I just haven't seen them. But I don't see them at all. So I'm kind of like, what are they? Oh yeah, and on the map, you can actually see Hondo. It's the giant hole just to the east of Albero, just to the east of here. Gigantic, massive fucking hole. Love to see it. That boss was in an area just after the house with merchants. I think it's brown on the map. I'm not sure I remember which boss that is, Tyler, but I'm sure we will come across it, so don't you worry. Every time I see this guy, I keep thinking of the Dark Souls clip of the guy going down the ladder in his dumbass Metal Clan helmet thing, hitting every rung on the way down. Yes! Yes, no, oh my god, I know exactly what you're referencing. The clip where it's just going... Or at least that was my equivalent of a metal bar clanging on something. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. It's so funny. I need to continue here. So I think we need to go this way, actually. Baby! Baby! Baby, baby, baby! Baby, 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 baby! I can't hit you. Are you telling me I can't get you, baby? Oh, that's heartbreaking. I can't get baby. It's alright. Get those hits in, take it nice and slow. That's how you know the game's quite simple. Oh, but I can't do this one because I don't have the ability to make those branches extend yet. So we don't need to go here. Tears of Atonement are souls of the game. Oh, I see. Okay. So they're just added to my soul meter. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. I just kind of assumed that they would be like items you would use to add to your soul meter, but then I also remembered that this game, when you die, you don't actually lose your souls. So I guess it makes sense that they would just add them straight to the meter. And just be like, that's that. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. Okay, I think I need to go back down to where the bell is. Let me chill at this prie-dieu for just a second. I heard someone whipping themselves, which is, you know, I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum, but, like, maybe calm down a little bit. There's also that chest up there that I don't remember if there was, like, a clear way on how to get to it, but I don't think I can get to it yet. But I just want to have a quick double check and see, like, what we were working with. Yeah, it was just, like, Okay, that one we need, like, the vine relic, so we can't do anything with that yet, but that's fine. So yeah, let's head back down to the big bell and see maybe if we are able to continue, because I'm pretty sure that there is still a path we need to go to break another of the statues here. Yeah, because this thing... Oh, shit. Wait. Oh! Oh, I didn't realize it was done. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're in Grievance Ascends. I kind of thought there was still another thing to break, but we've done it. Let's fucking go. Okay. Indeed, it is the groan. It comes from the deepest core of this place, slithering in spirals, growing with its own echo, distorting amidst the bronze embossings. The cry of the intertwined throats, born of a single penance, a single mourning. Light hardly ever reaches here, only the cold and the groan. Okay, new area, everybody. Welcome to Grievance Ascends. If we want to leave, we can just climb back out using the ladder there, but we don't want to do that. We want to progress. Oh, God. Humans that think they're dogs. Oh, God, I forgot about the wall guys. Not to be confused with Fall Guys, which is an entirely different topic. I remember in my playthrough of this game a few years ago, really struggling with this area. Like, seriously struggling. So we'll see if I end up going through a similar situation or not. Yay! We have a teleporter, let's go. Don't need it. So this is where the complaints department is, indeed. Yeah, I remember you. I don't know why I remember you, but I remember you. Oh, God, yeah, they're annoying, because if they get underneath you, it's kind of like... How do we hit you? Because you're out of my hitbox, and... Okay, it seemed like there was a second one. Yeah, Okay, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. If I just focus, they're honestly fine. They might get a little annoying with some enemies around, but what enemy doesn't get annoying when there are other enemies around? And we got poison gas up there, which we can't do anything about. So we have to play a little bit carefully. I wonder if I can parry them as they charge, actually. I didn't even think about that. Right, so it's poison that starts and then it stops. So we have a brief moment to, like, keep moving. But the reality is that we need to be careful. Okay, this is just one of those guilt areas. We don't need this. We're not guilty. In fact, I'd say we're kind of slay. But below, we have Angry Dog. We have Poison that is slowly falling down. So let's just drop down. Be very careful. I am fine taking a few hits there. That poison's not going to go away, so I'm not going to bother with that just yet. Hello, Tokiyami fan. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, man? Compungido corazón sea, Billy. I have to go because me and my boyfriend are about to rank in League. Hope you have fun. Well, I hope you have fun as well. And have a good one. Good luck with League. Thank you for tuning in. This is the annoying one! Yes, I remember this bitch! She drove me up the wall. But she's got so much range. She's got so much range and then she vanishes. Maybe I can parry her, though. I should try parrying her. That was not the parry button. That's the parry button. Okay, yeah, parrying makes a little bit more sense. I just have to be good at the parry. Nice. One more. Madre. Or no more. Okay, I'll take that. Nice. Ah, you're off work. Awesome. Can I parry these guys? I can parry the, like, myself away from them, but I can't actually stop the, like, I can't do any cool, like, wah-ya sort of moves to stop them from hurting me. I can kill those two, though. Hee. Okay, can't go any higher. Don't know why I would want to. Oh, come on. Come now. This is a bit much, don't you think? There we go. It's not over yet, of course. Just spam all of my attacks here. That was the only way to get through there. I was in full panic mode. Oh, this is death. This is just death. I'm just dying in here. That's what's happening. Oh, this room is awful. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. I don't remember what's at the top of this room. I know there's a part of me that wants to see it. Oh no! Oh, penitente, penitent one, calmeth thy titties. You can doeth it, if you trieth. Okay. It's a baby and a relic. Oh, is this gonna make me immune to fog? Yeah, I think this is gonna make me immune to the fog. That means this was worth it. Organ preserved in sparkling silver with plenty of filigrees. Cardinal Dolphos melted his spoons in a pot looking to escape jealousies with the Argentine concoction. Protects the wearer from poisonous miasma. Confessions from Dolphos Part 3. What's the use of gowns? What good is the gold from rings? Only the purity of silver that once was embellished possesses the graces of miracle. Silver should not be seen. It should not be worn on the outside of the body, but on the inside. Let it embellish the flesh. Let it adorn the skin. Yay! Now we can't die from poison. Let's go. Alright. My tea is getting cold, so I'm going to just quickly down it, and then we'll keep going. Woo! Let's go. Billy is ready, and Billy is now immune to death from poison. So I get to just kind of chill and do what I want. Including grabbing you. I've acquired the frontal of Martinus the Rope Maker. Artisan Martinus Hafnia was unjustly accused of selling brittle strings, and sentenced to be hanged with one of his creations. That very sad day, he regained his honor. This game is very, like, Shakespeare-coded, just a little bit. But I guess that's religion in general is quite, like, old-school prose and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm so dying here. Hello? Mama? I guess she left. There's a small part of me that's like really hoping that I'm able to find a save, sort of like save room of some kind. A pre-used shrine. No! Exemplaris excommunicationis. Ah. I have been slain. I have been slaineth. But it's okay, actually, because now I can kind of go through these rooms with the knowledge that I can now go through the poison. Okay, I wanted to see if I could, like, slide past him, but no. Those guys, they're too grabby for that. I hated those babies. I had one left when I played it, but I didn't bother looking for the last one, but I was so mad. I am with you. But then I tend to feel that way about a lot of, like, games that have that sort of gimmick, where it's kind of like, ooh, this is a character that, like, you, oh, these are characters you need to save, and if you don't save them, oh no, bad things will happen. Oh no. Okay, where are we? Right, yeah. That way was the way that goes up to a guilt room, which we don't need to worry too much about, because we're not guilty of anything. The only thing we're guilty of is, you know, looking fabulous. Looking fabulous and feeling amazing. Okay, I can't parry that. I tried, it didn't work. Good to know, though. I've always wondered. We can grab ourselves an extra item here. This also means that we can go back to the sewers and fully explore them, because we have the ability to... Ooh, not a frozen rope! Yes! That's so good. I'm very excited. Anytime you get another rosary, anytime you can unlock a little bit more of your kit and power yourself up even more, it's always worth it. Always worth it. Ladies! Ow. I was gonna say there's enough room for everyone, but then I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Ladies. Ciao. Hello? Wrong button? It's because the dash button is right underneath the parry button. So, above the parry button on the Switch, so it just completely catches me off guard. But I managed to hit them both. I will take that. It's not my cleanest run. Like, I took a lot of damage that I didn't need to take there, but it's fine. Oh my god. Contact damage, please. Okay, I'm trying to remember if going to the right here is a good idea or if going down is a good idea. So, right is going to take us into more rooms. I'm kind of curious about what's down. More doors. Then, what is down here into... Aha! Okay. Restore health for 500. I don't think I need that. I think that's a bit of a waste of money. I can go here, because I have the bloody sand. Ah, and that's good, because that's going to anoint us with the oil of the pilgrims, which gets us another piece of fervor for our further renown. I'm happy with that, thank you very much. And then let's just swing back in here and out here, so that this guy can't do much to me. Okay, no healing, but that's alright. I trust in my ability to get through the rest of this. Come on, Diva. Fight me. She tried. She tried. Ooh, okay. Lots of men. Lots of jumpy men. Alright, I'm gonna go up first. Generally, I think going down is, like, the progress route in this level. So going up to me just seems like the smart call for finding anything optional, which is kind of what I'm here for at the moment. There we go. We'll do the same over on that side as well, just to get rid of that. Oh, wait, wait. Oh, I didn't see you. We just want to make our lives a little bit easier as we climb. That's all we want. This doesn't unlock anything. No. Okay. If you ask me, my guilt room would probably be a giant bed with tons of books and a mug of cocoa. Relatable. Understandable. Very comfy. I like the sound of it. Woo! Yeah, I'm just gonna kill her before we progress further, because if I don't, then she is gonna ruin my life. Oh, this is great because I'm already immune to all the damage. Oh, and it was for a baby. A baby I don't even think I can reach. That's so funny. Melted golden coins. 3 gold pieces melted into a distorted mass that never loses its shine. I have no idea what the melted golden coins are for. Okay, so there is a baby here. I cannot get the baby. So I'm gonna mark that there is a baby here, and eventually I will come back and get the baby. Gosh dang it, that sucks. I really want the baby. Why did you come back? When did the walls start attacking people? About 10 minutes ago. I feel bad for the walls, because that's people who have just been kind of like that's some people's punishment, is that they got turned into wall demons. Turned into a wall and forced to grab people for eternity. That sucks. This is a pathway down. There is a baby down there, but there's also one of those knots, which we can't do. Can't reach it with a magic attack. Oh shit, right, I have magic in this game. I forgot about that. Oh, well, there's a shrine here, so let me just quickly shrine it up, and then I'll... What magic attacks do I have? Right, I have this one, which is the one that travels along the wall and the ceilings. This one, which increases speed, and this one, which is a light. I could maybe hit it with the one from the ceiling. I could try. I could give it a go. That is also the boss fight next, so we have to prepare for the worst. I'll go back up there and just try and hit it with the special attack, because I didn't even think about, oh, maybe I could use that, but I bet I probably could. Doesn't mean having to deal with all these, but you do what you have to do. Okay, and those guys die in 5 hits, which is very kind. Gotta bounce, Arkham. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good one. Thank you so much for tuning in. And while I'm playing this, my partner is actually playing D&D in the office. With his pals. Oh, yeah, you know what? When that goes over to the right. Yes! Whoever gave me that advice. Sabroso, thank you so much. Shout out to Sabroso17. Or I guess, Sabroso17. Muchas gracias. That is all we needed to get the bebé. And I think we've kind of gotten, like, everything we need from this area. Like, I can't think of anything else we need to grab. Like, I don't think we can get this guy because we don't have the thing that grows these vines. But we can go, well, we can go into this door. Maybe there's something in here. Ooh, ¿qué es eso? Oh, I feel like I remember this. I'm gonna look this up because I don't want to fuck this one up, but I don't remember this. Blasphemous. Melted golden coins. Because I'm trying to kind of, like, do, like, the side quests correctly, quote-unquote. The Egg of Deformity side quest. Melted coins. Black grieving veil. Torn bridal ribbon. Place them in front of the cave, and you can continue the Egg of Altas Gracias. Obtain the Egg of Deformity by retrieving the 3 offerings for Altas Gracias. Take the Egg of Deformity and put it into the tree where Perpetua is encountered in the... Oh, okay, I remember that. Take the hatched Egg of Deformity to the Blessing Statue in Lake of Silent Pilgrims. Okay. Okay, so this is something that I can't fuck up, is what I'm hearing. Like, this isn't something I'm gonna royally ruin if I decide to do something in, like, the wrong order. So, let's just pop the amount of coins down. Why not?
Con este oro que se funde entre mis dedos, yo rechazo las riquezas de mi prometido.
And then the Black Grieving Veil.
Con este velo, cubro mi rostro en luto por el amor muerto a mi prometido.
And we do not have the last offering, but I will remember this. The last offering is an item called the Torn Bridal Ribbon, which is sold by the shopkeeper, but just not in any of the shops that we've actually visited just yet. So we will figure that out, but we will figure that out later. Alright, let's see what we're gonna be up against. It's boss time, everybody. I don't remember much. Oh, she's here as well.
Penitente en el silencio. ¿Necesitaréis mi favor en vuestro siguiente cometido?
I don't need your...
Aquí permaneceré si cam...
I really don't need your help, Diva. You don't need to get older for me. You just do your thing and I'll do mine. Oh, this is... I'm vaguely remembering this. Oh yeah, it's a gank fight, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Tres Angustias. Now what's nice is they don't do... Ow. They're not doing damage to me in like the traditional sense, where like I'm not taking contact damage. It's more so that I have to kind of like keep track of where they are and when they're using their like attacks together, and also obviously staying above the wall of death. I kind of like the concept of this fight though. I think it's actually quite unique. Okay, I don't think I can parry those. It'd be cool if I could, but I don't think I can. Hit him with another fervor. Hit him with another fervor. Oh, I didn't hit them. I did the opposite. Porfa, porfa. Just let me win. It'd be really cool to get this one first try. Oh god, they're morphing. Okay, they've become a big woman. Wah! What do you mean? Alright, she's in her angry mode. I get it. Now she's gonna have walked over here. Now she's in the middle. It's alright, we wait. This is the easy part. Nice! The Danse Macabre. We took the Tres Angustias down straight away. Requiem Aeternum. Let's go, everybody. We did it. We slayed. We won. We beat Blasphemous. Imagine. And thus, we get our second of the 3 humiliations. Is the gold visage man gonna be here again? The floating face? Yeah, hello. The holy wound of contrition. We may now return from the dream. Ha 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 ha. Oh god. Oh hello. Don't remember your name.
Habéis realizado la segunda humillación de penitencia. Se os ha permitido conocer la faz de la contrición. Os queda una santa faz a la que postraros. Pesaroso corazón sea, penitente.
Slay, Mr. Penitent. Mr. Penitentiary. And now we're back in the Desecrated Cistern, which is an area that we've already been in. And we get an upgrade to our attack. Let's go. Oh, not... Oh, I thought it was an upgrade to attack. No, sorry. Upgrade to health. Ignore me. I'm just saying wrong things. But I will take that. And that takes us right back up to the cistern, which is great for us, because that's actually an area I wanted to explore a little bit. Because we can now go through all of those poison-filled rooms. And obviously, you guys are seeing, like, there are paths down here that technically we see that they exist, but we can't actually access them yet. Because we don't have the relic that allows us to fall long distances without dying. But we are here in the cistern, which means we can now go and get... We can go and get baby! We can go and get baby, everybody! And I think if we pull this down, the ladder will come down, and that allows us to get this baby. Baby number 10. Número 10. El 38. Joder. Okay, we want to go... Right, that was the Quicksilver guy. I want to go this way, and I want to go and get the baby. But at the same time, I also know that we probably should maybe just head back up to the town so that I can get all of my healing back. And then after that, actually, we need to head back into Echoes of Salt. Because I have something I need to collect there. Now that we have the red platforming ability. I'm also going to spend some money to sacrifice one of my healing. Yeah. I'm gonna sacrifice one of them. And make my healing flasks stronger. The healing power of the bile flasks has been improved. Actually, no, if I want to go this way, I can just go down here, drop down here, and get this upgrade you instead. Let me do that instead. This is getting confusing for me by... It's a weird game. It really is. Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we are killing what needs to be killed. According to whom? Well, that's up for discussion. But since I'm aiming to go for true ending, it is worth noting that since I am going to be going for true ending, I will be technically skipping a boss fight. That is one thing that is a bit of a shame. But because this game has a bunch of DLC bosses that are New Game Plus exclusive, I'll end up having to do those guys in New Game Plus, so I'll probably be able to do the boss fight we end up skipping there instead. So technically you won't miss it. You just won't see it in this version of the run. Oh yeah, because I sat down, of course they respawn. That's so true, actually. Let me just pop downstairs. I don't need to deal with all of you. I can just... Ow. I can just dodge super quickly. Because I'm super fast and super strong, and I dodge super duper fastly. Ow! Stop it. Hop on over, hop on down. Is this the room with the endless, like, floor of death? No, okay, it was just this room. Oh, I love that my healing heals so much more. That's so nice. Unironically so nice. Right, this was the room where it was like sangre. Sangre for the people. And then down here is where I wanted to go. This was the room where we stopped last time. And we stopped because those blood platforms weren't there, but now they're here. So we can progress this way. And this is where we just came up the elevator. Except now, we're continuing through Echoes of Salt. Whoa, careful. The nihilistic man told me you had to ring 2 bells. Well, we rang one of them, and it was very big, so maybe it counts for 2. This is open, that's good. I don't really know where I'm going from this point, to be honest. I don't think I actually came here in my 2024 playthrough at all. Morning in Havoc. I've never heard of this. Hello? I'm gonna go up here. I want to see what's up here. Oh, thank God there's a save point. There is a God. And the God said, save your game, and also, here's a portal. Love that for us. Love that we can just come back here whenever we want. Aha! Is this gonna take me where I want to go? Oh shit, you're strong. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Can only be damaged from the front because they're carrying massive fucking graves on their backs. Can also be damaged from below. Don't think anyone fought that one through. So there's this path, and then there's this ladder over here. I was going to watch this, but I heard you were blaspheming in here. Hey Ash, welcome back, man. How you doing? Playing Blasphemous. We're blaspheming the house down boots, as the kids would say. Oh, maybe I can parry him. No, okay, so it's one of the It's one of the knockback parries. Nice. It's funny, because I'm going for the true ending, but I genuinely don't know where the thing in this area is for the true ending, so we're kind of having a little bit of a scavenger hunt, almost. The resting place of the sister. Oh, this is where I need to be. This is actually, I think this is actually where I need to be. Nice. Although,
Penitente, estáis ante el sepulcro bajo el cual descansa el nombre mío de Perpetua, junto a un cuerpo vencido hace ya mucho tiempo. Aunque las heridas de nuestro enfrentamiento ya nos presentaron, la osadía de vuestra fe nos vuelve a otorgar la oportunidad de este nuevo encuentro.
For those of you that weren't here on session 1, when we were heading to Hondo, we were ambushed by a sort of almost Valkyrie-like character outside in the mountains, and I had to beat her and send her off. This is her.
Un encuentro a espaldas de un milagro que todo lo acaba sabiendo. Pudisteis vencer a la mentira creada por el empeño milagroso que poseía mi rostro y mi armadura, mas no mi voz, que ahora observo en vos, sin embargo, que las culpas que cargáis, tanto en pecho como en manos, son merecedoras de tal ardua penitencia. Tal es vuestra firmeza, que mi hermano Esdras, convencido de unos delitos contra la iglesia que vais a cometer, solicita mi bendición.
So Esdras was a character we saw very briefly in the last stream, and he is considered like one of the best boss fights in the game. We're not going to do it, because if we want the true ending of this game, you actually have to convince him not to fight you, and that's what we're going to be doing.
Penitente, he podido ver un camino diferente para vos, cuyo destino último no es lo prohibido ni lo sagrado que guardan los altos muros de la Iglesia Madre. Asciende más allá de todo aquello, más allá incluso de las estancias del sueño. Esta voz mía es limitada. No puede disipar todas las nieblas invisibles en las que la verdad se enreda y nos confunde. Debéis encontraros con
You must meet with my brother. He'll be waiting for you on the bridge that leads to the door of the Holy Visages. Take this scapular, whose sheen will tell him you have my blessing, and before which he will surely fall to his knees, as he loves me deeply. That's a little manipulative, I've got to say.
Entonces, cuando le susurre con dulzura al oído, que os asista.
But I'll take it, thank you very much. An incomplete scapula.
Marchad, penitente en el arroyo.
Half of a scapula with an effigy of the Twisted One that hangs at the end of a fine crimson cord. These words, almost worn away by the repeated caresses of zealous fingers, are carved into the polished wood. Even at a distance, we are always together. Esdras. Okay. Cool. I'm glad that we saw this. I'm gonna actually quickly, because I'm okay with Googling a couple things about this game, because, again, I've said it a bunch of times today, I have played it before. I just don't remember, like, anything about it, and I played it when I wasn't really enjoying it all that much, whereas now I'm kind of enjoying it a lot. So we're going for ending C, I believe. Which people, I believe, consider to be, like, the best one. The Wounds of Eventide update added a third ending, ending C, which is considered the true or canonical ending. So that's what we're going to be going for. Before you fight Esdras on the Bridge of the Three Cavalries, after you fight the first 3 bosses, you must locate Perpetua's grave, located in Echoes of Salt, in an area named Resting Place of the Sister. We have done that. You may now continue to Esdras, who will not fight you, instead giving you Taranto to my sister, before heading to the Brotherhood of Silent Sorrow. Okay. Gotcha. I think that's all I need to necessarily worry about today, because luckily for us, I do have My Name is Punch, the a very kind user who is also a frequent follower of the channel, who is willing to help me in my journey to getting the 100% guide. And they may not be here at the moment, but I know that they are one Discord message away, so I can make sure that I'm not screwing everything up. Which is very kind of them. What was through here? Was this the Morning in Havoc? I don't know if Morning in Havoc is a place I'm supposed to be in yet. I'm not supposed to be here. That's a lot of damage. I'm not supposed... No. I'm not meant to be there yet. I'll come back to that one later. Jesus. That was an insane amount of damage for one hit. Ooh. Billy S. is not interested in being there right now, but I can always come back when I want, because I have a teleport room. You love to see it. Things you love to see. Teleporting. Okay, let's go to Albaro for now. We now need to go up into the mountains. To do that, to get to the mountains, we need to go this way, and we need to go up through the wasteland of the Bloody Churches. I could have also teleported here, but I kind of want to go from this direction. I also remembered that in this little area, there's actually an item around here that I didn't grab, that I completely forgot about. So I'm gonna go and do that just while I'm in the area. Just for the sake of it, you know? Ooh! Poor guy. I love these guys, just like with their little knives, just kind of like daintily like coming towards you. Okay, I'm pressing the... I swear I'm pressing the parry button sometimes and my Joy-Con is just not registering it. Maybe I need to at some point get myself oh god, get myself a pro controller. This is what I remembered. We can't afford a pro controller in this economy though. They're so pricey. Maybe I'll try and get one for when Duskbloods comes out. Oh, the clavicle of Dalhusen, the school child. Aw. They searched for him for days until they found Mark's remains in the woods. Since then, rumors tell of demons riding on the backs of flying goats coming from faraway lands. A bit of a wild story, not gonna lie. Can I get onto the... Can I get on here, or do I need like a double jump? I can't tell. No, I think I can land on that at some point, but maybe I need like a speed buff. But yeah, that was the item that I wanted to get from here. It was just the bone of a school child. Bit dark, a little bit weird. Oh, Blasphemous, never change.
Que crazy, que loco, Blasphemous.
Is the guy in this window gonna interact with me yet? No. I can go in here, though. I don't remember what's in here at all. Oh god, the donation box. I don't remember what this one is. I'm gonna have a little look. Blasphemous donation box. Okay, the church tithe rewards. Okay, 2,000 allows you to use the church donation box to be absolved of guilt for a price. This is particularly handy if you've destroyed confessor statues. 5,000 gets you a token of appreciation rosary bead. 10,000 pre-dues are upgraded so they also replenish your fervor bar. 20,000 pre-dues are upgraded further so you can fast travel to them. 30,000 cleansing your guilt is free to do. 50,000 you can use the cloistered ruby rosary bead. 100,000 unlocks a new skin. Okay. Okay. I need to quickly go to... Before we continue, I need to go and head back to the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow because we did get another rosary knot. Yeah, the fast travel perk sounds amazing, but like I would have to farm 20,000 for that, which is... Whew. It'll be a lot. Or I could just choose not to spend any of the money on skills and just go with what I've got now. I need to go up, not down, damn it. I guess I could do that, honestly. It's not like I've been using many of the skills that I've upgraded. Maybe unlocking fast travel would actually be more worth it in the long run. Wait, is it not here? Which room is her room? God damn it, it's the room beneath. It's this one. I thought that was the room we came from, but it wasn't. It's the room below that we came from. This area is so similar. Wait, no, yes. Give not of rosary. There you go. Diva, enjoy.
Ahora dejad que mis dedos anuden un nuevo misterio.
New rosary mystery available.
Volveré cuando sin pecar.
What do I want to equip? This one is offers protection against lightning attacks, which would be good against Esdras, except we're not actually going to be fighting him. This one creates fervor when destroying surrounding objects. This one reduces dodging cooldown. I'm going to take the dodging cooldown. Why not? That's actually quite nice. I've been trying to do more parrying than dodging, but like... I won't complain about just being able to dodge a little quicker. Oh god, especially in the area that we're going to have to go to now. Oh, I am not looking forward to the ice mountain level. I remember really not liking it. Maybe things will be different. Maybe I'll enjoy it a little more now. There we go. Fast dodging. All right, out into the wastes we go again. Hello, Diva. Gonna ignore everything downstairs because screw all of that. Oh yeah, we still haven't found our way down there. Because there's a little tree trunk down there that we could totally knock down if we were careful. But I don't believe I've been down there. Have I played 2? It plays more like a normal Metroidvania with double jump, air dash movement is so much more fun. I have not played 2, no. I've only played 1. And like, the story of this is I played it, like, a year and a half ago, and I was intending to play it, record it, do it all for the channel. But let's just say I didn't enjoy the game back then, and I felt like I wasn't giving the game a fair shake, whereas now I'm kind of more enjoying it, having a bit more fun. And I'm more willing to kind of jump in and have a good time. I kind of like the clunkiness of this one, to be honest, though. Not every game, like, feels like Blasphemous 1, and I kind of like that this one is all about sort of really thinking about your movement and your placement and playing carefully. That being said, I also think I probably will enjoy 2 a lot more if it's got, like, snappier movement, because I do prefer games with snappier movement. But I'm enjoying this. But I'm not looking forward to the Ice Mountain. I just remember really hating it. I remember dying a lot. I remember, like, being desperate for checkpoints as well, so We will see how things go. Let's at least get up there first, and then we can suffer together. There we go. And we just want to keep going up because we've already been to that room to the bottom left there. Yeah, this is where we want to go. Everyone's favorite area, where olive trees wither. What a name. I feel myself weakening. I am sentenced to perish, abandoned in this forceful praying position. I can no longer hear the rest, only their rusted cages swaying in the wind. Oh, now I've got to remember where the NPC of this area is. I think he's behind a breakable wall. It's not this one down here, is it? The Radius of Heltzer the Poet. The work of the poet John Clark Heltzer is a sadly posthumous success, especially his poem To the Red Leaf. The poem was found next to his corpse, severed by a fallen tree. Okay, so it's not this one. Basically, there's a character that we need to help out in this area, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, it's him. No, it's you.
Corazón contrito y humillado sea, penitente en el silencio. Estáis ante lo que queda de Gémino.
Gémino.
No os preocupéis por mí. El frío es misericordioso, pues nos alivia el dolor y nos adormece para llevarnos hacia la muerte. Puede que el milagro del que hablaban los demás haya llegado a mí, aquí, en este férreo sepulcro, haciendo que el desamparo dure más.
Poor guy.
A comprometido lugar dirigís vuestra marcha, donde lo helado se abraza con lo ardiente en comunión.
Yeah, we're going up to an abbey, I believe.
Dejadme pediros el favor de traerme unas gotas de los óleos que una vez salieron de estos olivos helados y acabaron abrasando los rostros de todo piadoso que llega. Dejadme sentir ese dolor como mi última voluntad antes de que sea demasiado tarde para mí.
We need to find an item and we need to bring it to him, like, ASAP.
Se convierta en una rama más de este olivo marchito. Daos prisa. Todavía siento la llamada.
What I don't like about this game is how cryptic it is to do the DLCs and how if you progress too far without talking to certain people, it locks you out from doing it. I don't know much about the DLCs. That's my one concern. That was a problem as well of me, like, playing this game back then, because in my head, I'm like, I play these games, like a lot of these games, to record all of the bosses and record all of the different areas, etc. So if there's a chance that I miss out on that because I don't understand how to access excuse me, sorry. Because if I don't know how to access something because it's being, like, purposefully confusing, then that can be pretty rough. And I do feel like that tends to be the case with games like Blasphemous, and it was part of what made it a little difficult for me in the first place to get to grips with. On these cliffs located at the foot of a snowy abyss, the roots of a secret await those who are patient. Cool. Don't know how to get up there. Gonna jump this way. Is it gonna kill me? Nah. Like, it's a bit annoying that I'm kind of like, I need to follow a bunch of guides in order to actually, like, understand what I'm doing here in Blasphemous. Ooh, incense garlic. This is for Tirso. Bulb white as bone, very hard to find. Its intense aroma reminiscent of sandalwood is only noticeable on rainy days, betraying its hiding place. It was sought after by the herbalists with the best sense of smell for its miraculous properties. Are we giving Tirso, like, things to heal vampirism? I think everything we've been giving to him is giving, like, vampire repellent. And I was gonna say, you can tell that this game is set in Spain because fucking olive trees. One does not simply live in Spain without experiencing the olive trees wherever you go. And as someone who's lived in southern Spain, which is where most of the olive trees actually are, yeah, this is accurate. This is very accurate. Wait. Down. Alright, just ignore him. Ignore him. What's down here then? Ah, this I think is actually where we want to go. Or not? I thought this was something else. Okay. Oh, I can dodge through those. I didn't know I could dodge through those guys. Good to know. God, I know that it's such a basic, like, starting ability, but just the ability to just send projectiles across the floor is so satisfying for me. It works, right? Ah, okay, this is just extra item. I'm okay with that. And for our troubles, we have gotten the remains of Tentudia's hair. Remain of the thorned hairs of the novice Tentudia that were isolated from the rest so she could not receive a holy burial. I don't know what that is for, but good to know. Tentudia spent several years in that nunnery, and as she grew up, it became harder and harder to hide her hair. It wouldn't stop twisting and growing thorns, and the blood from the wounds it caused her did not take long to stain her pure white habit. The nuns, upon realizing, were frightened by it, and soon began considering her cursed and a heretic, just as the parents of the girl had feared would happen. God, living in this universe sucks. Straight up. But I'm saying that as a complete atheist. I don't know, do religious people like this? I don't think they do. Obviously, this is a very good commentary on, like, the kind of extremism of religion. But while also making a kind of fun Metroidvania in the process. Oh, the Graveyard of the Pigs. No. I don't want to be here. I want to be anywhere else. Didn't even know that was there. Oh, the ankle bone of Weston the Pilgrim. His traveling companion assured him that he would wait for him at the next shelter just a day away. When Weston arrived the next day, there was no one there, nor the day after that. Aha! Candelabra. Candelaria, whatever your name is. This.
Esto es todo y que vista de negro.
No.
Ojo fresco aquí y que vija cae.
Yeah, this is what I need for the mini side quest of all of the offerings.
Ojo fresco aquí y que vija cae.
Okay, eyeball belonging to Alvaros the Scribe, who glimpsed the truth hidden to so many other eyes. It reveals the vital essence of enemies.
Esto es todo y que vista de negro luz.
Ember crystallized through a long-forgotten ritual. It retains some of the heat of a bonfire lit on different land. Tempers the heart, increasing defense. I'm gonna save my money for now. I genuinely kind of want to save the 20,000 to try and, to try and get the fast travel upgrade. I kind of want to try it. Simple bead devoid of purpose, its pristine surface has never been soiled by fervent fingers. I have something for you, and for you alone, revealed the gypsy to a monk who had just stopped his donkey, as she uncovered a white stone possessing a strange beauty. It comes from the darkness of the ocean floor. Contemplate its purity. Look at its immaculate white, its virgin brilliance. What could be purer than this for your rosary, brother? Alright. I believe this is the one, yep, this is the one that takes us right back to Albero. And now that the thing is here, I can get child. Let's go. And I can give the incense garlic to Tirso. Perfect.
Misericordiosos.
Alright, we're already at 9,500. Only another 11,500 to go and we'll be able to fast travel wherever we want. I might, just for the purposes of, like, buying stuff from the stores, I might do a bit of, like, farming for this game's equivalent of, like, blood echoes and stuff off-stream. It is closer now. The crying faces of ice announce the proximity of the convent. They presage the pain awaiting inside its walls. I ask the cold to be merciful and allow me to climb to the peaks where I will be reborn as a sister of golden visage. Well, sister, honey, it didn't work out for you, did it? Just gotta take these guys carefully. And we got more of the wall men. So the trick of the mountains that always like made me struggle while I was playing through it a few years ago is the wind. The wind blows in specific directions, which of course will cause issues. Because if the wind decides to just blow in a direction that you don't want, you can find your momentum completely stalled, which I think sucks no matter who or what you are. Okay, once again, it's 5 hits for those guys. I can afford to be a little more greedy when it comes to them. Not you, though. That's fine. That's fine. Oh my god, please just hit. Thank you. Okay. I need to use... Oh, that was really bad. That could have been really bad. I need to use the wind when it wants me to go towards the right. Oh god, I'm not getting into the right position though. I want to get higher up because I want to get that item over there. Which I believe I can just get from being here, to be honest. And just dropping down. But the one down there, I think I need to jump from like maybe like one of those. Or maybe I could actually reach it just from going from here. Okay, that wasn't as bad. I thought I was more worried about that one than I actually should have been. And it's an empty vial vessel. Yes, let's go. That's exactly what we wanted. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Philippe's not your dad. Okay, let's go up this way. Okay, there's nothing we can do there because we don't have the relic that, like, extends those routes. So... Oh, shit. That... I didn't think that would do that. Oh, they're carrying coffins! That did not click with me that that's what they were carrying. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, though, actually. Oh my god, Game, game. I need you to work with me here. Jesus. Uno más. It also, like, goes without saying, but I barely remember my way through this level, so... I am kind of just... Oh, I thought that was a... I thought the background was a platform. I'm kind of just winging it. I can't wait for you to face her. I don't know who her is. I know there are a lot of women bosses in this game, actually. But I look forward to finding out who her is. Push to the left, please. I think this is progress, actually. Which is fine. I can always come back and, like, re-explore this area whenever I want. Oh, that's unfortunate. But if I'm quick enough, yep. I can bounce over here. Have you played Blasphemous 2 yet, or is this your first playthrough? I have not played Blasphemous 2. This is technically my second playthrough of Blasphemous 1. I played it a year and a half ago, but I never finished it. I did a majority of the base game, and then I kind of dropped the game because I just wasn't in a good headspace for it. So I'm basically replaying it this year to just try and enjoy it a bit more. A piece of tombstone. Okay, a piece of ceramic slab strangely found on the snowy peaks. Those from the village rarely left their arid lands to face the cold of the mountains, but this tombstone had undoubtedly belonged to someone from Albaro. The fragment confers resistance to falls, eliminating recovery time. It is said that the Albaro graveyard is even older than Albaro itself. It was built even before the church was erected. It was a graveyard isolated from everything in this arid ochre land, considered unholy. The church did not take long to find out about this and dug all the tombs up, scattering the remains across the fields. That's when the Brotherhood of the Genuine Sepulchre was formed, in charge of collecting the remains of the dead and giving them a second burial. I have kept this piece of clay tombstone since then. So no, I have not played Blasphemous 2, but I very much look forward to playing it later this year, because it has been voted for by my viewers as part of my sort of aim to play more Soulsborne, Souls-likes, Metroidvanias. It was, I think, like the 5th or 6th most voted for game. So we definitely will be playing it. Hey, I made it to the Abbey. Hi, Estrus.
Sí, hermana mía. Nuestro encuentro se acerca. El milagro me protegerá. No necesito vuestro amparo esta vez. Dejadme solo.
Estrus, don't you worry, my man. I've already visited your sister, and you're not going to be fighting me today. Or at all. Oh, la mujer. Can I parry this? Okay, I can push myself back by parrying it. And I kind of stood in the perfect spot for her to not actually, like, hurt me. Nice. Okay, I vaguely remember this level because they have lava in this level, and I remember that shit terrifying me. The sisters humble themselves before two holy figures in their crypts. What secrets might they be keeping? Their eyes anticipate sacrifices, anticipate pain, anticipate blood. Oh. Freaky little leapfrog fuckers. Okay, what do you do? You shoot fire. Okay. I do kind of love the way that enemies die in this game, though. There's something very artistic about sort of the way they're killed off. I know that's really weird to say, but it's just kind of the energy I get. Okay, so we can't get through this gate here. There's no way to get to that relic yet. I am going to unlock this just so that we have it. So there's a quick way for us to get, excuse me, to get to and from where we need to go. Yeah, this just takes us back down here. There's another couple rooms here in the peaks that we definitely need to take a look at. But for now, let's just head back up and explore the Abbey. I am going to quickly just open up Discord, because as I told you last stream, we had a lovely user, my name is Punch, who is a regular of the channel, who gave me a couple tips just because I explained what I'm trying to go for in this playthrough. And they just gave me a couple tips in terms of side quests, etc, etc. So I'm just going to take a double check at what they told me about Gemino. I think that was his name. And his quest line. So just give me 1 second. Oh my god, Discord is taking 50 years to open up. Because I don't use Discord anymore, and I have not used it in ages. Okay, Gemino is the one that I was most easily concerned about. Let's have a little look. When you meet the guy in the tree, get the thimble from him. You must defeat Our Lady of the Charred Visage as the next boss. And then go... Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. I know how to do that. Basically, the guy that we met in the tree, all we have to do is kill the boss here in the convent, and then go back to him straight away after collecting the oils, and we'll be fine. Ow! But also, I have the poison thing, so I can walk through here without fear of death. Ha 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 ha. I mean, these guys still hurt like a fuck ton, but at least I ain't dying. And I heard one of them just die. I heard another one just die. Let's go. You. How very rude. Okay, we've acquired Heart of Saltpeter Blood. Attack damage is increased when the penitent one is close to death. I don't mind that. This one increases the Tears of Atonement reaped, but prevents the use of Vial Flasks, which I guess could be good for farming, but that's about it. I could equip the close to death one. It does make my parry window a bit worse, but at the same time, like, I need to learn how to properly parry in this game, and I'm not going to do that if I'm using the relic that gives me a higher parry window. So, yeah, let's pop that one on. Okay, there's going to be another one of those ladies whose whole thing is pulling chains and trying to burn us. Okay, these guys die in 4 hits. Gotta note that. I'm okay. We're alright. We're good. There she is. Oh, you almost had me. You thought, silly lady, you thought you had me. Okay, I respect the hustle there. That was a really good little trick of hers. Because she really did almost just have me. As the kids would say, that would have been a real choke of a moment. Okay, good thing is I can kill these guys from... Well, with the right... Okay, her not so much, but the other guy I could kill. Oh fuck, Timmy Turner's playing Mario Kart World. That's fucking crazy. Let's go. Oh boy. Bro, stop. Ah! Okay, I need to remember where she is, because I don't remember. Oh, she's right there. Oh my god, the sternum of Vetus, the performer. That's crazy, oh my god. Let's have a look at Vetus. Custodia remembers with admiration the name of Vetus Varnus. He inspired the lives of his people through his altruistic actions as well as his aspirational words. Okay, there's a path down there. Oh, you know what? Did we get like a fast pass, basically, because we had the blood relic? So the game is basically rewarding us for getting here with the blood relic. That's what I think happened. That's what I think's going on. Which I think is pretty cool, actually. Okay, love it when my parry just doesn't work. Okay, now it's working. Just the Joy-Cons being what they are, because I'm being a crazy person and playing this on Switch instead of, like, PS4 or PS5. Maybe I'll change that for the sequel. Might play the sequel on PS5 instead. Oh, Punch, thank you for the $2. I'm here. Did you beat any other bosses yet? One second. I'm panicking. Let me get the bell. Oh, thank you for the money. You get a... There you go. We defeated the Tres Angustias. I found the grave of Estras's sister. So I think I'm set to like go to Estras and he shouldn't fight me. Like I have the if I zoom out on the map, you can see that I visited the resting place of the sister. I chatted with her, she gave me an item. I haven't got into Mourning and Havoc because everything there like two-shot me. So I was like, I probably shouldn't be there yet. Okay, I'm making a couple mistakes here. That's okay. I've made a few mistakes. But now I know that that upper path in the previous room really was a fast pass, and I didn't even need to go down. That's okay. That's alright. I hate those guys. They just, oh, they get so in the way. We also have the relic that allows us to survive poisoning, and we have the relic of the blood as well. Good, yes. If you went to the grave and got the incomplete scapula, you're good for Estra's true ending. And yes, M&H is late game. You'll need to go before the last 2 mandatory story bosses. Gotcha. Because I don't really know how the game is, like, how the progress of the game works after Estras for getting the true ending, if there's anything I need to necessarily worry about. So we'll figure that out as we go. You may be wondering why I have so many, like, of this game's, like, tiers of blood echoes, basically, runes, souls, whatever you want to call them. I'm saving up for the donation box in the church so that I can give them 20,000 so I can warp to any of the checkpoints that I want. Because I just think that's really neat, and I honestly would rather have that over any of the sword upgrades for now. But that's just me. That's my personal gripage. That is the best thing to save up for, and I always do that first. Okay, good. So I'm not crazy. Good to know. Love it when I'm not the only person who has the same idea. Go. I keep forgetting that the bell is, like, technically it's got a hitbox. Okay, we've got a piece of a golden mask. A piece of embossed gold, part of a mask broken years ago. The nuns of the convent of the Charred Visage swear never to let the world see their burned faces, and the conviction of its old wearer has permeated the metal, grants some protection against flames. Okay, so that's probably going to be good against whatever the boss is of this area. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a woman of some kind who wields flames of some kind. I feel like that's a good bet. go. But I'm very happy with the progress I'm making so far. I'm feeling very good about this. Oh god, you. I forgot that you existed. Oh my god. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Okay, so those things, I guess the gimmick is you just need to hit them before they start shooting, otherwise bad things happen. Okay, that was me just trying to be fancy, I'm not gonna lie to you. There we go. My usual early route is Albro, east side of mountains, Hondo, west mountains, because that's where you get the hub. Then go for 10 Piedad and grind for fast travel. That's fair. I think that's honestly a pretty solid idea. I kind of told chat earlier, but I'm probably off camera between like this stream and next stream, going to just like do some off camera grinding so that I can afford the... Oh, I hit her once. I'm gonna basically do some off-camera grinding so that I can just buy the stuff for the shopkeep, like from the shopkeeper's place. Just because I feel like there's a lot of stuff of hers that I could buy that I kind of can't at the moment because I'm saving up. Okay, I have to remember which direction is progress. I don't remember. It's alright. Just stay blocked off, that's all we need. Use the platforms as a way to stop her from shooting me! There we go, and it only takes 4 hits to kill. Oh, perfect. Come on. There we go. Love that for you, Diva. Thank you for making that one easy. And here we have a small bead of blue wax. Oh yeah, there was one of these at the Brotherhood. Like in this room here. But I couldn't do anything with it. It was like inactive or something. I don't remember if like... Yeah, it was inactive. I don't know if there was something I could have done with it. Strengthens the areas further. I don't really need that. Also, when I got to Geminio, was he frozen? Nah, he's not frozen yet. No, I'm fully aware of how to do his questline. Don't worry about that. Like, I know, I just have to beat our charred lady. And once I do, I just get the oil, go back to him, and we are golden. I know that. Oh, the phalanx of Miriam, the counselor. Miriam Bartow knew what it took to succeed, but fate is unpredictable. Though a terrible illness shortened her life, her legacy was eternal to those who loved her. You need to get the small bead first, then when you go to the other candles, the bead gets bigger from each. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like that... Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that now. Story of this playthrough. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this thing. Like, for example, I think that is going to make the bead that I have bigger? If I get to her? But I need to get back around to her in order to do it. Gotcha. So I can go back to the Brotherhood now and basically get like and get the better version of the wax. Okay, perfect. I'll keep that one in mind. I mean, I always have to go back to the Brotherhood anyway for other stuff, so I guess it makes sense that I'll just have to head back there for this as well. Why did I go back in there? For no reason, Billy. Ah! Jump scare, everything. Okay, you know what? Understandable. Understandable. It was going to happen at least once. I'm glad it happened now. I've also spent one of my bile flasks with Naciento and some Quicksilver just to make it a bit stronger. Because honestly, I think it's a good deal this early in the game. God, I hate the dogs! I know they're not dogs, but like, that's like the equivalent of them in Soulsborne. I hate dogs and I hate wraiths. They're all annoying and rude. Wait, no, this is the optional room. Okay, no, we need to go up. There we go. Does the Berserk Rosary do anything, or is it just a tribute? It does. It's really powerful if you're good at low HP builds. Ah, I see you guys are talking about stuff for the later in the game, which is fine. I don't mind. Yeah, I'm just running through this room if I'm being honest. I didn't really want to fuck around with that. I didn't want to fuck around and find out. I didn't want to fuck around in the first place. Oh boy. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should just be dodging past her. That's probably what the game wants. It just wants you to dodge past her and just attack her from behind. Oh, the diva who's pulling on that chain up there. When I get over to you, it's gonna be over for you. Wow, yeah, that's actually really simple. I was making it way more difficult fighting her than I needed to. I see you up there. I see you. I'm coming. I'm coming. Boom. Anyway, I think this way might be silent. A cloistered sapphire. A crystal sphere imprisoning a sapphire heart. The gem sparkles with lightning from other lands, filling the glass with a stormy light. The strange energy fills the wearer with determination, electrifying the very air around him after he performs an execution. All those who have wanted to isolate themselves, all those who have freely locked themselves away as a chosen way of life, will have the blessing of the miracle. No one can serve two masters. Either you serve the miracle, or you serve the world. When you are in this cloister, remember these words, sister. Okay, interesting. Then let's head to the right. I think we're getting close to the boss now, right? I can feel Our Lady between these walls. I can feel her warmth, for her face still burns, a reminder of her sacrifice and ours. The pain, the cold, and the burn are our rules. Yeah, we're getting close. We must be very, 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 very close. All right, Diva, I don't need your help. I'm sorry. I've ignored you twice, and I'm going to keep ignoring you because I know that if I ignore you, I can still get the item you give me just later and later in the game. So, I'm sorry, Diva. Oh, it's this boss. Oh, I think I remember struggling against this one. Oh yeah, I remember struggling against this. Oh my god. And I think it's the forehead specifically that's like the weak spot, right? Right, but those ones can be hit at the boss. Yes, 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 I remember this. Okay, I should always be dodging downwards when it comes to those beams, because there's no way to really dodge them from above. This is fine. Yeah, now it gets crazy, because now she has both her hands. I remember this being overwhelming as fuck. Oh, everything is beating me. Why do I suck so much at repelling the thingies? Because I'm bad at the game. Careful. Yes, come down here, this is easy. Free hits, free hits. That's fine. I don't care, I'm tanking it. I'm tanking it. There we go. I'm tanking it. Okay, yeah, solid. Requiem Aeternum. Good fight. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Didn't mind tanking it at the end there. I know that you can reflect those shots into her face, but I clearly was not very good at it, so I decided not to. Okay. The funny thing is, the big streamer I watch, who is also a big Soulsborne player, is actually starting Blasphemous blind for the first time. Ooh, fun! So you've got multiple people that you get to see play Blasphemous. Did you play this before? And if you did you play all the DLC? Did I find the Pure Bead? I have the Immaculate Bead. I have played this game once before in 2024. I wasn't living in my own place at the time, and it was during a very stressful period of my life. I was basically having to move out of my friend's apartment. We had to really like quickly look for a place to stay. And I was recording Blasphemous at the time, and I think my negative mood was just affecting my playthrough of the game. So even though I have a full footage of a Blasphemous playthrough up to just before the final boss, not including DLCs or anything, I never actually beat the game. I just stopped playing, and I was like, I'll come back to it at some point, and then I never did. So basically, this playthrough here is because I put out a poll at the end of 2025, just asking my audience, hey, do you want me to play Souls-likes in 2026, and which ones do you want me to play? And the top 12 games that were voted for are the ones that I'm going to be playing on the channel this year, and Blasphemous is one of those games. So I thought I'd stream this one to see if maybe I have a bit more fun with it. So that's the story. So I vaguely remember a lot of stuff, but I didn't do any of the DLC stuff. I didn't really mess around with any of that, or anything in New Game Plus. That's kind of where I lose my knowledge. But even then, I don't remember a terrible amount, because it's been a while. Anyway, that's my tragic Blasphemous backstory. But I'm very happy that that fight went so well there, because I'm pretty sure in my old footage, that fight took me quite a few tries. So clearly, I've gotten a lot more comfortable with the game. Yeah, and with that, we've got all 3 of the humiliations, which means we can technically cross the bridge where Esdras is waiting. I don't know if I want to do that straight away yet, or if there's anything else I can kind of mess about with. I want to go back to the Brotherhood and quickly get the upgrade to the blue wax. This oil, I need to take down to Geminio. Thimble adorned with gold, carrying an inscription that reads, "Only cold gold can carry redeeming oil." Number 1. A young villager named Aurea had such a beautiful and pious face that even as a child, statue sculptors took her as a model for their creations. Her face became so recognizable that little by little, people took her as the living, breathing image of divinity, until it reached a point where they ended up taking her out on procession and even replacing their own images. Such was the fervor around her that she could not bear to be mistaken with the divinity, and burned her face with boiling oil to gift her pious beauty to God, and took up the habits of a convent. Well, that sucks. Poor kid. Hello.
Se os ha permitido presenciar el rostro de la compunción. Penitente en el silencio, tras haberos humillado ante los santos.
Thanks for the GG, Yomhi over on Twitch. Thank you very much.
La puerta al final del puente del Calvario se ha abierto. Cruzad ahora su umbral bajo la férrea mirada de su santidad. Los penitentes cargamos con una culpa tal que quizás la aflicción nos da un segundo aliento. Pero no os confiéis. Puede que entre plegarias nos llegue reptando sigilosamente algún día.
Cool. Nice to see you too. Okay, so this just goes down there. And then this way, I'm assuming, is, okay, a mea culpa altar. I'm not going to spend any money here. But I believe that means I'm stronger, right? Penitent one performs an upward slash as a combo finisher. Optimizes the way mea culpa concentrates its power, using its sharp thorns instead of the blade, and allowing the penitent one to deliver a devastating attack much faster. Perfects the technique of the plunging attack. Perfects the lunge technique. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend any money on this because, as said, I am saving up for the... Oh, it's leaving us here. This is such an awkward spot. So I'm saving up specifically for the upgrade where I can fast travel a bunch, which would be very nice. Anyway, we need to go to Geminio. I could have killed the woman behind me. That's so true, but I decided not to. Hard mode, everybody? Oh yeah, we're stronger. She died much quicker. You like to see it. You love to see it. And the good thing is, we can just hop down... Yeah, we can just hop down here, and we can take the elevator down, and we can go chat with him. There's also a little bit of the mountains that I still didn't explore. But I don't really want to explore the mountains again until I get the relic where you can cross the routes. I don't remember when you get it, but there are a bunch of items there that I could only get if I had that. And there's also this one. No idea how to get in here. None whatsoever. Let her know of hints. Last stream was like, I want to get the true ending and would like some direction for it. Yeah. I have the, check the blood on the floor. I can check it. I didn't realize I could look at it. I mean, I saw the blood on the floor, but like... What does that mean? For the no idea room, press and hold circle, whatever the blood attack button is while standing in the blood. What, this one? Oh! Don't know. Am I missing something? Oh, I had to be perfectly placed. That's so stupid. Anyway, thank you for the heart of the unnamed Mistral. Sword Core can be inserted into the mea culpa, reduces the duration of the parry, but eases the execution of a righteous riposte. Okay, I don't need that. Nice to have. I don't need it. I didn't even remember that that was a button that did anything, to be honest. What does the blood button do? What even is this? Is it like an attack? Is it just me being extra? I need to go... Isn't he like... Am I crazy? Isn't he like all the way down here? Or am I remembering that wrong? Let's just make our way back down. We can take the alternate path down through where olive trees wither and find him. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Also, thank you. I don't know if I pressed the bell punch, but thank you very much for the super chat. Whee! Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of rush my way back down. The blood button reduces some of your health in exchange for further. There's also a base level mea culpa that gives you a short range projectile attack. Ah, yeah, okay. I'm with you now. No idea how to get up there. Doesn't really matter. Oh, it's roots. It's the roots. Okay, that's what it is. Gemonio. Here you go, mate. I have given the golden thimble filled with burning oil.
Siento el óleo hirviente entrar en mis frías venas. Todavía puedo acudir a la llamada.
Okay, cool. Do I leave you alone? I don't remember. I can't remember if this is like a leave him alone and come back later thing, or Hey, McChungus, by the way, welcome over on Twitch. Welcome. How you doing? I feel like I remember that there was something to this. A leave him alone and come back later thing. Okay, cool. So if leave and come back for a thing, later you'll be able to drop into a room where you use said thing. Okay, that's what I remember. I remember the drop into another room thingy. Okay. I'm doing good, Chungus. Thank you for asking. Honestly, I've just been pretty chill. It's been a really nice Sunday. I mentioned this at the start of the stream, but I've spent my entire day playing Miitopia. It's absolutely peak. It's so peak. Alright, we've acquired the frozen olive. Summer fruit trapped in an endless winter, born from an olive tree turned into a prison. Its frosted oils bolster the wearer's defenses when their strength is nearly exhausted. Okay, I assume... like, the room that I can drop into will come around later? Question mark? Just in case, because if I can do the drop into whatever room it is now, I wouldn't mind, but if it's something that I have to do later, then I'll do it later. Expedition 33 stream VODs rankings when? I did do an Expedition 33 boss ranking. when it first came out, but I very specifically only did story bosses, and I missed a couple of bosses in Act 3. I missed the fight with Clea. I missed the fight with the other Mael, and I missed the fight with Simon, and people were judging me, but like, I just did the video based on the bosses I played in the story, and those were the ones that I saw before I rolled credits. You need one of the items you give to the Salt Feet guy. Oh god. You want to play Expedition 33 so much. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. It really is. I haven't gotten around to making like my top 5 games or top 10 games or whatever of 2025 video. I normally have one out like at the end of December, but I just haven't had time this year. But I guarantee you it is I don't know if it would be my number 1 yet. I haven't really thought about it that hard, but I definitely think it is like, it's definitely in contention. That, Silk Song, Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 were really fucking good. And a couple of other games as well. It's been a good year. It's been a good year for video games. I missed 3 of the most talked about bosses in the game, yeah. Ironically, those bosses I actually saw my partner play when he played through the game and he actually experienced them. Although we both kind of felt that Phase 2 Simon is just like, it was not his thing. It was a level of difficulty my brother, not my brother, oh my god, my brother, no, my boyfriend wasn't into. Like, he tried it, he saw the expedition get expelled from the canvas, and he was just like, I'm not doing this. And I was like, fair enough, Bae, I support you. Whether you're right or wrong, I support you. The new DLC bosses put Simon to absolute shame. Oh god, am I gonna have to replay Expedition 33? I don't have time. I don't have time. I can't. Okay. Just gonna ask, is there anything that maybe I could or should do before I go to Estrus? Or should I just go to Estrus and get that out of the way now, because I already have the item needed for the true ending? You're hyped to fight Simon because you're called the same thing. That understandable. Honestly, you have to prove that you're the stronger Simon. How can you live in a world if you're not the strongest Simon? You can grind for the church, but that's about it. Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving then. I can always grind as I progress. Yeah, because I still need like 5,000 souls for the time travel. If I have any rosary knots or empty flasks to fill, I can do that. I do have an empty flask. Yeah, I'm here. Let's just continue. Hi.
Hermana, que estáis ahí, aunque no pueda veros. Escucha mi ruego. Tras vuestra marcha, me toca demostrar que soy digno de la confianza de nuestra capitana. No defraudaré a Crisanta.
I hope I didn't have to like equip the item that she gave me, because otherwise I fucked it.
Permito que la penitencia cruce esta puerta. En guardia, penitente.
Wait. Okay, good. Okay. Fuck me. I was scared for a second.
Esa luz fugaz no puede ser ella.
It is a shame, because I do think that Estrus's fight is like one of the better ones in the game, so we're not going to see it in the new game run. We'll see it in New Game Plus.
¿Es verdad, hermana?
Sorry, mate.
¿Es esta realmente la sublime luz de vuestra virtud? Entonces, habéis obtenido el favor. Tan preciado, tan bienaventurado.
Yeah. I'm kind of iconic. Your sister kind of loves me.
Con su bendición nos ha concedido la facultad de poder oír su noble voz llena de gratitudes. Penitente, reuníos conmigo en la capilla donde la culpa obtuvo su nacimiento.
Is that the start of the game?
Allí donde fuisteis clamado.
Yes, okay.
Donde os arrodillasteis por primera vez. Será entonces, en ese apartado lugar, cuando mi hermana oirá mi ruego, y así me traerá su voz de...
Okay. Taranto to my sister. Okay, so he's going back to the start of the game. Plea to the storms, intoned by dry throats and shaking voices, call forth blazing rays that pierce the clouds, striking down nearby enemies. Sister of mine, don't leave me, for I carry you in my breast and in my heart. Sister of mine, don't leave me bleeding, for I carry you in my chest and in my blood. Sister of mine, don't leave me in silence, for I carry you in my bosom and in my song. I'm guessing if I progress, I'll probably find, like, maybe a fast travel point or something. Like, I'm assuming, like, I can progress a little bit before I go back to the start of the game. I'm assuming that's okay. I'm hoping that's okay. Maybe? I would like for that to be okay. Yeah, you can progress now. Okay, cool. That's all I want to know, because I'll go back there once I get to another teleport location.
Siento como mi sangre se transforma en savia negra y mi vieja piel en rojiza corteza.
Cool. Love that for you, my man. A sacred light stains the highest branches of the iron tree. Its brilliance penetrates its walls into the hall where she rests, shrouding my eyes in purple darkness. Okay. Cool. Again. Let's keep going up. Why not? Actually, no. I should check this door first. Multiple doors. Okay, there's a teleport. Cool. Then it doesn't matter. We'll just teleport back there and go chat with him. Why not? How convenient. And also we can get the candle here as well, because I have the blue ball of wax now. You can get every ending after beating the second to last boss. You keep playing. Get them, then go do what is needed for the true ending. That's fair enough. Well, let's go talk to Esdras. I'm assuming he wants me to go up here. I assume. Because I remember there was like a door there. There was a locked door. Like, I'm assuming it's up these platforms here. There were also blood platforms in the room that I spawned in, but I don't think there was a way for me to reach them yet. At least as far as I could tell. So I'm gonna go up this way, and if I'm going the wrong way, just shout "wrong way, Billy," and I'll go back. Because I could totally be going the wrong way here. And I wouldn't be surprised. Although, to be fair, if I'm going the wrong way, it takes me like 2 seconds to get back, so it's not even a problem. Hey, it's the right way. This was closed before. Yo.
Penitente en la virtud. Este fue el lugar donde vuestra espada
Ah, yeah, from the first cutscene.
Pues no podía doler más en el alma. La voz de mi hermana, glorias la guarden, me recitó versos tan tiernos como sabios que me revelaron un destino diferente para vos, más lejano, aunque no en distancia, curtido en sombras, aunque de luz ante pleno.
What does that mean?
Largo tiempo llevo custodiando esta llave.
The key grown from twisted wood.
Abrirá la puerta tras la que se encuentra lo que la misma santidad ha condenado a la eterna reclusión. Mas no tengo potestad, ni palabras siquiera para describirlo. Dirigíos hacia la biblioteca de las palabras negadas. Allí encontraréis al que porta las llaves, aunque este que os entrego falte en su colección.
Okay. A ponderous key grown straight from the trunk of a tree. Its surface is polished like an impossible carving, except for 3 striking knots that serve as teeth. A layer of molten gold covers its head, the only show of deference to the traitor who was locked up in the deepest roots of Custodia. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna let you two kind of describe your ending like conversations. I'm a bit lost. I know you'll just let me know what I need to know when I need to know it, so I'm completely fine with that. Thank you, by the way, to my dear viewers for being so welcoming and so kind and so helpful when it comes to what the fuck I need to do in this game. I very much appreciate it. That being said, I think we need to progress. And I just need to keep getting experience. I will just quickly stop in the bone zone so that I can hopefully get another reward from Mr. Bone Man. I would hope. But then he gave me a reward last time, so I don't know if we've gotten enough bones to get another reward. Hello? That's quite a few bones. Come on, let's go. More Tears of Atonement. Oh, actually, wait. Map not available. Wait. Un segundo, por favor. I didn't get the baby. I didn't get the baby in the cistern. I forgot about that. I was going to do it earlier and I just completely, I completely blanked because I ended up going down to Echoes of Salt instead. Whoops. Yeah, no, let me quickly just, clear out some of the stuff in this area that I can do now that I can survive poison. If you use the Immaculate Bead and die a couple of times, something will change and you can unlock a thing that is necessary for ending A. I'll keep that one in mind. I'm assuming that's something I can do at any time. So, I don't really need to do it right now. Okay, we're here. We need to go down a bit further. It's not this door, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, there is a baby in here. Don't worry, baby. We're coming here to save you. I have saved you, baby. Baby. You have been saved. I don't remember if there were any other rooms. I don't remember what the rooms down there were like. Maybe one of them has some poison in it? Let me have a little look. Just while I'm here, let's just fuck around and find out. Oh yeah, this was like a room, but it was locked off. Because I would have to come through that direction. And then this one, I think, involves, these rooms here. Which I vaguely recall. But obviously I can't access them at the moment because I don't have the relic for it. So yeah, let's just head back through the cistern and do the poison rooms and just unlock these paths. Why not? Why not? It also counts as farming because I'm killing enemies. This is not a room I need to be in. I need to climb. Yeah, because that's an optional room. Yeah, no, this is the room where, the very top is, technically progress. As long as you don't unlock the final thing necessary for true ending, you can do it anytime. Like, to be fair, I'm not gonna run into the final thing for true ending, without, like, being told how to find it. So, like, I'm not concerned about, like, accidentally doing that. I think I will get warned long in advance by you guys. Or at least I have faith. Oh yeah, I do actually, I do technically have an empty bile flask. Oh, that's a lot of money. Fine. I can farm that money back. I can farm that back. That's fine. Extra healing is still extra healing. No idea how to get this. No idea. Still no clue. I guess that's another good choice, another good question. Where is the best farming spot for items and stuff here? Because I don't think I ever really farmed when I played this game in the past. So I never really felt like I had a need to find out. I'm assuming there are some good farming spots somewhere. That's fine. I don't mind taking damage. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. Even if this is just opening like a quick shortcut, just to get us back to the other side of the cistern. Oh wait, no, it doesn't work because I can't wall climb. Ah, fuck. Oh, that sucks. Well, all right. I guess this was a waste of time. The next biome is decent. There's an area you can get to the end of it, which is a great spot. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. In that case, I'll work my way back around to this warp spot in Mercy Dreams, and I'll just continue for a little while because we've still got like half an hour of the stream. I think that's enough time to do a little bit of continuation progress and also whatever else that comes along with it. Yeah, so just go forwards from here. Gotcha. There is a rosary bead you can get nowish which upgrades your attack power. You need a quest item and Grievance ascends for it. Is that the one where, like, you give the offerings to the lady? Or to the egg? And yes, I did notice about Hondo. I really like that detail. Yeah, that's the one. In that case, I should go do that because I already have, like, I've already given the other two items to the offering over in Grievance Ascends, and I just need to do the last one. So let me just quickly run and do that. I do have to get, like, all the way down, which is a slight pain. I could have just taken the elevator, but we're here now. Fuck it, we'll just speed run through Grievance. It's fine. God, those guys still take 4 to kill? That's rude. That's disrespectful. Altas Gracias was a weird quest. I kind of got jump scared because I was playing with my dad. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that one. Okay, but Blasphemous is a wild game to be playing with a parent. Wild decision there. I mean, obviously go off, that's completely fine, but like, I would never play this game with a parent, holy shit. Not that my parents are gamers anyway, they don't give a fuck about video games, but like, oh my god, I would be mortified if I did. Can I... Actually, can I just... Damn, it doesn't get me close enough, that sucks. But I bet that's why they did this, because they thought like, oh, somebody's gonna try and do that to get that baby. Alright, there we go. There you go, Diva. Ah! Hi, Diva.
Invocáis mis tres voces. Tres hermanas se abrazaron en una, realizándose un milagro doloroso llamado Altas Gracias.
Altas gracias.
Este óvulo esconde algo nuestro que aún se mantiene inmaculado.
The Egg of Deformity. Cool. Hirsute egg, born of abomination. Its hairy shell hides unfathomable mysteries from prying eyes. The cruelty of a broken promise shaped Altas Gracias, and the affliction made her sorrows into flesh. Waiting for a Dragula contestant to do this. Oh my god, that would be such a slay. Okay, what the fuck? We will enclose our voices inside this egg, our tongues that endlessly twist and grow in order to escape, knots of a freedom we never had. Our hair will cover this ovum with cold until the heat of embers makes it hatch. Right, I remember where to take it. I do actually remember where this egg goes. So, I'm just going to pop myself back up through the cistern, head out into the mountains, because I know it's where we fought Estras's sister. That's where we have to take it. And I think it would be quicker for me to go this way than it is to go the other way. Oh, you were 17 at the time. Okay, that's a bit fairer. I'll give you that. You're all speaking in riddles. Like, I feel like anyone trying to talk about this game, it's trying to explain like what you have to do in this game with no context sounds fucking insane. But then I also could say the same thing about Hollow Knight, so I don't think we're beating the Metroidvanias are just kind of crazy by default allegations. Ow. It's fine. I'm just gonna ignore everything. It's fine. I have the healing. I can. I just want to get to the tree and implant in the tree the egg. This game is weird. I will not pretend that this game is normal. This game is not normal. This game is utterly insane. Go. Ha 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 ha. Skillful jumps. And now we give the Egg of Deformity. There you go. I have given the Egg of Deformity. Cool. Oh god, not the animal well. Oh. I've acquired the hatched Egg of Deformity. Okay. Cool. What do now? No, Animal Well is a great game. I played it on my own with my first playthrough. But it was also... Like, no, there's nothing wrong with the Discord. Animal Well is just one of those games where when I played it, I really enjoyed it, but I kind of realized that as I continued playing the game, a majority of the game's, like, big community-based secrets had already been discovered, so it kind of took a bit of the fun out of my sails a little bit. Like, I'm not being negative towards the Animal Well Discord. Please don't assume that. I think Animal Well is a great game. I think its community is absolutely fabulous. I just, I think of all the Metroidvanias, it's one of the ones that I find hard to recommend, because I really do think part of what made it so special when it came out was the community discovering a lot of, like, the big secrets, and the fact that that was kind of how the game was designed. It's almost like you play two different games when you play Animal Well. You've got, like, the game that you play as a solo player, and then the game you play in the community. And I don't know, for me, I'm just someone who, I just prefer, like, a solo experience that is a solo experience. I'm not really as fond of when, like, it gets that community-based, because it kind of just, I don't know, it makes me feel my own inadequacies and shortcomings as a player. I don't know, I'm word vomiting. I'm word salading. It's also 11:30, so... Egg of Deformity, where does the eggeth goeth? Egg of Altus Gracias. Take the hatched egg to the Lake of Silent Pilgrims. That was the one in Albaro, right? Like the fountain? I think that's where it wants me to go. Yeah, like, I think it's good that the game exists, and I think it's good that, like, it's a community sort of, like, style Metroidvania. I really like that, and I like that there are people that enjoy that. It's just not necessarily fully for me. But I really did enjoy my first playthrough of Animal Well, where I had no idea what was going on, had no idea about anything, and just finishing my first playthrough was genuinely quite fun. But I didn't really feel a need to go back for more.
La deformidad se ha abierto. Os ha otorgado 3 lenguas anudadas, capaces de hacer crecer raíces profundas. En nombre de las altas voluntades.
Bless this relic. Cool. The 3 gnarled tongues. Tongues. Their pleas awaken the sleeping roots from their lethargy. Oh! That's the roots! Oh! Oh my god, okay, shit. Oh my god, there's so many things I can do now. I didn't realize that was how you make that relic. Oh! Oh my god. Suddenly, I'm so excited. Okay, let's turn off, like... Oh, I have to equip them, I think, like either a Mea Culpa altar or a Prie-Dieu. Yeah, let's remove the shroud and let's pop the tongues in. Let's go! I completely forgot that that's what that was for. Let's fucking go. We have things now. We can do fun things. Like go to Grievance Ascends and get a couple more things. And also I think I need to go back to her room because there should be an item there waiting for me. I'm pretty 90% sure. Well, that's embarrassing. I almost just choked on my own saliva. Oh my god, it's the miracle. It's coming for me. It's gonna make my mouth extremely wet. I can get the baby outside her bedroom. Wait, wrong way. I thought I was in a different spot. I thought I was in a different location. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Oh god, I'm all the way here. Okay, in that case, we're gonna go through Hondo because there are actually some of those things I can get in Hondo. There were root puzzles in Hondo. Like the chest. And there's the chest here, and there was an item here. So we'll do that instead. Progression? What's that? I don't care about progression. I care about collecting items with my brand new relic. That's what I care about. Have you noticed that my skill goes completely out the window the moment I... Hello. Ow. Ow. My skill goes completely out of the window the moment I'm like rushing to go somewhere. And that was very unfortunate, but it's fine. I'll be working my way back down there. But I guess since now the opportunity has arisen, I'll just do the stuff in Hondo first. I love me some not progressing to backtrack in Metroidvanias. It's my favorite thing to do. I mean, it's the whole point of the genre, really. Like, backtracking is baked into it like a beautiful pie. A beautiful, very tasty pie. So I get it. Get rid of you. Ugh. And what's inside this lovely coffin? It's the Solaire of Excommunication, a prayer that ignites the blood with unbridled fervor. For a while, the quick attacks of the penitent one are replaced with a devastating blow that annihilates enemies. Forgive me, Father. Excuse me from this oath. Do not let your eternal miracle take over my soul and possess my body, for I fear the miracle more than I fear my own torment. Yo, the people of this world are, going through some stuff. Truly. Absolutely going through it. Okay. I can stop here just to quickly refill my, my bile flasks. I keep wanting to call them my blood vials. It's basically what they are. They're even the same color. No. My first Hollow Knight playthrough took 70 to 80, but also because I was not used to that difficulty level of bosses and platforming. Yeah, no, I fully get that as well. I think Hollow Knight is one of the more difficult Metroidvanias, purely for that exact reason. And I think a lot of us, in my opinion, I think a lot of people take for granted, the difficulty of Hollow Knight nowadays. Oh, a pelican effigy. A bead made of forged copper coated in a dense aquamarine patina. The pelican fed its children with its blood. Protects the wearer from all harm while they drink from the bile flask. Awesome. Basically, I did a community ranking poll for the Hollow Knight boss difficulty. That's finished. It finished on the 14th. I've compiled the results, and I will be trying to get that video out either this month or early next month. But obviously, because there's 47 entries, it's going to take a little while. You gotta bear with us a little bit. But one thing I noticed is that I think a lot of people lowball the Hollow Knight bosses because they are so used to fighting the Hollow Knight bosses. And I just kind of like looked at the results of the poll, and I was just thinking, I disagree with so much of it. And I was seeing certain bosses that were ranked like 3 out of 10 or 4 out of 10. Like, small spoilers, both Dung Defender and White Defender got, like, really low marks, which really surprised me. Like, Dung Defender I know is one of the easier bosses, but I think he can still catch a lot of early people off guard. But people, like, I think maybe because they're so used to fighting them in the Pantheons, they just give certain bosses, like, way lower marks than I expected. And I feel like if I had done the poll maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, back when Hollow Knight was more fresh, I think some of the bosses would have been voted much higher. So it's kind of interesting, like, the way that happens. But I just find it fascinating, especially with my audience, who are probably quite used to Souls games, and Souls-likes, and Metroidvanias, etc. But I just wasn't expecting so many of the bosses in Hollow Knight 1 to be so lowballed with the poll. It really just kind of caught me off guard. Like, genuinely, which is wild to me. Because usually I'm pretty good at predicting stuff like this, but this one kind of just took me completely by surprise. Obviously, I think some of it is also that Silksong came out last year, and Silksong raised the difficulty level of these types of games to a much higher degree. And I'm sure people are thinking, well, these bosses in Hollow Knight aren't as hard as these bosses in Silksong, and if I voted these bosses in Silksong a 7, then the Hollow Knight bosses have to be like a 5. But I feel like, for me, I don't know. I feel like people are just, like, shortchanging Hollow Knight's bosses a little bit. I also disagree with the #1 pick, which is really funny. Let's just say the boss that people voted for as their hardest is one that I genuinely, out of, like, I would say the top 5 bosses in the poll, I struggle with the least. So, I don't know whether that makes me feel special or makes me feel confused, but it certainly intrigues me. Anyway, I need to go down here and get my, my guilt back. Yay! I did it. You're guessing that the hardest voted was either Nightmare King Grim or Pure Vessel. They are up there. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil it. I'll just say that they are, obviously, the ones that you expect are going to be the ones at the top. Like, that much I don't think is a major spoiler. But then I think there's just one fight in Hollow Knight that I feel like maybe I'm just better at than some people, and I guess I'm realizing that's the case now. Haha, baby. And also, you. The knot of hair. Tangle of hair knotted with the strength of 3 broken bonds. A strong knot allows it to be used as if a rosary bead, carrying part of its unyielding strength to the wearer. Number 4. All those who had come to the sacred link knelt in the presence of that fruit of the miracle, thus making it an object of worship from that moment on. We built an altar worthy of such holiness and placed it there. Shortly afterwards, during one bleak night, the priests who slept inside the church heard a loud groan, a cry made of 3 voices, yet one voice at the same time. When we got there, the egg was gone. Ever since then, I have been looking for it, visiting all the places I could, and taking to every soul I could. Okay, there's my strength one. What am I replacing? What were you? Slight defense. Attacks from behind. I'll just get rid of attacks from behind. That's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Grey Prince Zote is a very difficult boss according to the Hollow Knight sub, but I personally don't think he's that bad. He's actually one of the ones that I struggle with, Grey Prince Zote, because I find him very unpredictable. He would always fuck me up in the Pantheon 5 runs that I tried to do. But eventually I did find, like, a way. McChungus, White Defender gets progressively more difficult each time you fight him. To be fair, I wasn't necessarily, like, focusing people on, like, the more difficult variants, because I know not as many people would do those. I think most people, like, my baseline for Hollow Knight was maybe, like, the hardest variant of the fight in the Pantheon, at most. But I do think that he was lowballed a little bit. Even if he still ends up fairly high on the list, I just think that some of the bosses in general got lowballed. But then I'm thinking about it, and I do actually think the same thing happened with Silksong. If I bring up because I have a spreadsheet of just all of my community rankings from the past. The Silksong boss difficulty, I noticed that, like, Tormented Trobio, who came in 3rd place, got a 7.39, and then Carmelita and Los Lace were the only ones to get, like, 8.89 and 9.37. I kind of feel like there are a couple of other bosses in the game that probably could have gotten, like, a higher ranking, and I'm surprised that they didn't. Like, for all the bitching and moaning people did about Savage Beastfly, the second version of the fight, he didn't get that highly ranked. So it's one of those things where I really love doing community rankings. I love it. I love it so much. But at the same time, you do tend to notice where the community maybe doesn't always back up their sentiment when it comes to actually putting their pen to parchment and voting. And I find that very fascinating. What I'll say about Hollow Knight is that, and this is another spoiler, it's the exact same thing as what happened with Silksong. Every boss up until 4th place is 7 or lower, and then all 3 of the top bosses are ranked above 9 out of 10 in difficulty. So take that for what you will. That's your little spoiler for the Hollow Knight ranking. And I think you all know which 3 bosses probably got that highest of rankings there as well. Anyway, I think now is the time to progress. Well, actually, no. I kind of want to explore the rest of the Graveyard of the Peaks, because we didn't see everything. So instead, I'll go back up to Alvaro, and I'll take the elevator up, and we can collect what we want to collect there. You didn't even attempt Carmelita in my 100% speed run. I'd rather go for the entirety of Vidania. Understandable. Completely understandable. I don't fault you for even a second. I think it's insane that she has just no downtime between her moves, like, the longer you get into the fight. I think it's a really fun difficulty spike, but, like, I can see why some people don't want to fuck with that. Oh god, P5 Markov. That is the stuff of nightmares. Markov is just the stuff of nightmares. Sup, Diva? I'll farm and buy your shit later. Bye. Okay. We only have a couple minutes left, so I'm basically just going to try and rush for these rooms and just see if we can collect some stuff that we didn't have time to collect on our first run of the area. I think we'll be fine. Oh, right when the wind decided to turn around. How cruel. But anyway, since we're going to be ending off soon, I don't know what days I'll be streaming next week. I haven't really decided yet. I think I'm going to take tomorrow just for work and chill, so it won't be Monday. I'm thinking probably Saturday I'll definitely be streaming because my partner is going to be at a D&D group of some Spanish friends doing a session that I'm not going to be a part of. Because it's a Spanish-only campaign. So I basically have that day to myself. So I will probably be available to stream then. Or I would like to. I'm just going to climb to the top here, honestly. And despawn these guys. And then we can do this. Okay, I need the wind to turn left, please. There we go. And that's Tentutia's skeletal remains. Remains of the novice Tentudia that were isolated from the rest so she could not receive a holy burial. The nuns planned her execution in utmost secrecy, even without a trial or a report to the church, in fear it would reach the ears of the implacable inquisitors of the miracle. So, after her condemnation, they did not give her the proper burial worthy of the sisters of the nunnery, but instead buried the remains of her body scattered around the vicinity, because it is known that if one's body is not whole in the burial, the soul will not cross through the dream. Saturday, but the thing is, I don't know if Saturday is going to be Blasphemous or Metroid. I think it will be Metroid on Saturday, because I'm alternating between the two games. I'm thinking maybe Tuesday for my next Metroid Prime 4 stream. Then it'll be Thursday or Friday for Blasphemous, Saturday for Metroid, and then I guess maybe like the Monday after would be Blasphemous again. But really it depends on just how things go. Also, I think this one here, I can't reach without like going like around from a different area, so I'm not going to bother with that one. But I'll let you guys know on Blue Sky, and I'll post in the YouTube community tab my scheduling as well. So I'll keep track. A tin bell slightly protects its wearers from attacks of magical nature. Ooh. Things you love to see. Magical protection. Okay, this just goes back into here, so there's no real reason to go this way. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to press this. Okay, we got ourselves the parietal bone of Lasso the Inquisitor. Unlike other Inquisitors, Lasso showed an unusual amount of indulgence towards the accused, even to the point of stopping executions. His weakness led him to excommunication and exile. Yeah, his weakness. For feeling bad for people. Blasphemous, come on, you crazy game. Ah, okay, so this was just a biliary area. Was there a breakable wall here? No. Am I enjoying the game more this time around, Zixstan? Yes, I am. Genuinely I am. I'm having a lot more fun. I can't explain, like, why I disliked it so much my first time through, but I can certainly say that, like, I'm having far more fun now than I did the first time, and it's been very enjoyable. Perhaps it helps that I'm actually streaming it, so I get to, you know, play it with other people around. This is the type of game where I feel like playing it on my own, it's a little bit of an uncomfortable game. Okay, let's head back down to the save point, and I will end off the stream there. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you all had a wonderful evening. I certainly did. Next time, well, actually, what I'm gonna do, maybe if I have time, like, I don't know if I'll definitely have time to do this, but if I do, I'll try farming for the 20,000 church rosaries. So that we can... That's the wrong elevator. So that we can unlock warping between all of the different checkpoints, which would be fantastic. I can definitely do that on my own time. And next time we'll just start continuing with, like... Well, let me grab this first. Next time we'll just continue with the main story and continue through the main areas. Oh, I could quickly just... I could very quickly go unlock that rosary, because I'm going to forget to do it if I don't do it now. Shit. Let me do that and then we'll stop. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. Punch, thank you for the $7... Excuse me, sorry. Thank you for the $7 of Super Chat. It's genuinely very kind. It really, really helps the channel out. This is my job, which is weird to say, but it's what puts food on the table, it's what pays the rent, so I'm just genuinely grateful that you guys find me interesting enough that you want to help support the channel. And it's very kind. Next week, video-wise, I have the Code Vein boss ranking coming out. I don't know what my next Soulsborne video is going to be, but I will figure it out as we go. And aside from that, for channel members, I am currently in the middle of the Dark Souls 2 Soul Level 1 run, and the next episode, I don't know if it will be out next week because I'm still trying to record it, but I'm going to be fighting the Fume Knight. So, wish me luck. Oh god. But with that, thank you so much. I hope you'll have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all next time.